So my first impressions of the Philippines, it was like very clean. I'd never seen before until I came to the Philippines. It is just my opinion, but I really love Philippines nature view so much. Their nature view cannot compare to another country. Hi guys, this is Lynn and today I'm going to talk about the first impression of the Philippines. Actually, I've been traveling a lot to the Philippines since when I was 5 or 6. Yeah, because my parents, their honeymoon was in Cebu, and then they fell in love in the Philippines at their young age, around 25, I guess. And then they brought me to the Philippines a lot since when I was young, and then I fell in love with the Philippines too. I love their culture and then I love their nature view, especially after the airplane when I got to the airport in Manila or Calibo, because I usually went to Boracay, so I usually went to Calibo airport. And then when I went to the airport in Calibo in the Philippines, I love the smell in the Philippines. Actually, Philippines has their own aroma. It's like a nature. I can smell the tree. I can smell the real nature smell without any dust, without any fine dust, without any pollutant. So I really love their smell. And then since whenever we came to the Philippines for a trip, before we moved to the Philippines, when we got off airplane, my parents always told me like, "Oh, Lynn, smell it. There is the nature smell again." And then I was like, "Oh my gosh, the smell is like very good." And it's like a tree, and then I don't know how to explain this. And it's like it smells like a very moisture, and then it is very, I don't know how to explain it, but it has its own smell in the Philippines. It's like a tree and then ocean. It's like all nature factors. And then I really love the smell. So my first impressions of the Philippines, it was like all green. Because when I got to airport in the Philippines, I could see a lot of trees, unlike Korea. I mean, in Korea there's a park too, but in usual like airport, I could barely see a lot of trees in Korea. But in the Philippines, I can smell nature with the beautiful tree and the beautiful sky without any fine dust. Actually, in Korea, there's a lot of fine dust. It is like a very tiny dust, and then it makes the sky color gray. So whenever I got to Philippines, I can actually see the sky, and then I can feel the fresh of the Philippines. So my first impressions of the Philippines, it was like very clean, very nature, and then it was very clean, and then Filipinos are really kind. It was like I really got surprised, even though I was in my young age, like around 6 and 7. I actually really got surprised because everyone was really kind. Yeah. Even though I couldn't speak English, I actually lost my toy in Boracay in the restaurant, but I didn't know how to speak English. But I had to find my toy again. So I asked to the employee that, "Have you seen my toy?" But I didn't know how to speak English. So like I was like, "Have you toy?" I said it, but they understood me, and then they were like really kind, and then I actually got impressive a lot. It was so impressive for me because everyone was really kind, even though I couldn't speak English. And then until now, Filipinos are still really kind, even though our family can speak English as well. And then it was my first impressions. First impressions to the Philippines. Filipinos are really kind. People in the Philippines, they are really kind, and then their nature is amazing. Because I can see, a lot of trees in the Philippines, especially palm tree. In Korea, except for Jeju Island, there isn't any palm trees. Especially for example, my city in Korea, there is no palm tree in my city. Yeah, no palm tree. Because they have cold weather, so it's not perfect climate for palm tree. But I really love the palm tree because I really love hot weather also. That's why I really love Philippines. So another first impression of the Philippines, it was like a lot of animals. I could see like a lot of birds in the Philippines. Of course, there's birds in Korea, but like more than Korea. Especially when I went to Boracay, it was my first vacation ever in my life. And then it was really nice because in the beach there was a white sand. It was very impressive because it was my first time to see that white sand in the Philippines. I mean, in my life, because I'd never seen before until I came to the Philippines. Because in Korea we don't really have white beach or white ocean in Korea. We only have like brown because the sand is not a coral, but in Philippines there are a lot of places that has coral sand, right? And then I really loved it so much because it makes the ocean so beautiful, and it was so impressive too. So my first impressions, it was like Philippines has the best nature view ever in my life. I've never seen this before. I mean, I'd never seen this before until I came to the Philippines. And then they have a lot of good nature things and then amazing nature things. Their nature factors were like amazing until now, of course. They still have amazing nature view, especially my place, Dumaguete. Yeah, so I really love this so much because their nature, I mean my impressions of the Philippines, it was like all about the nature. Because their nature is like amazing, and then it shocked me a lot because it was so beautiful. I couldn't explain how beautiful it was, but it was really, really beautiful. I can't forget about it until now. It was like when I was 6. Even though when I was 6 years old before, well, I can't forget about it because my first impressions were like really strongest memory ever I had. And then their nature, of course, and then I really love their palm tree. You know, Philippines has a lot of palm tree, but I just realized in Luzon Island they don't have much palm tree in there, but in Bisaya area they have a lot of palm tree. I just realized it when I went to Manila. I just realized, oh, Manila really doesn't have any palm tree. I'm not sure if only, you know, Taguig or Bonifacio is Taguig. Yeah. Taguig or Makati doesn't have palm tree, but I'm not sure about it. But I just feel like Luzon Island doesn't really have much palm tree. This nature view in the Philippines is very like impossible to see it in Korea. Their nature view cannot compare to another country. It is just my opinion, but yeah, I really love Philippines nature view so much. And then their nature factors. Only thing I can say is nature factors because it was really impressive for me. Even though when I was 6, I could feel the nature factors in the Philippines, and then it was really amazing. So that was all for today's video, and then I hope you guys enjoyed it as well. Thank you for watching my videos for today, and then see you next time. Bye bye everyone. Don't forget to subscribe my channel for a new video. Bye.